Welcome back to Backyard Boot Camp. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your support. I was just about to cook dinner. It's a Friday afternoon. I came home ready to clean up and enjoy the weekend. And as I started cooking dinner, I was like, you know what? This is a good recipe to share with my friends. I'm going to show you how to make a chicken pot pie. Now, I am changing some things up a little bit. I don't know how healthy chicken pot pie is really, but I know anything in moderation can help with your fitness goals. So my chicken pot pie, ingredients that you need are canned vegetables, mixed vegetables, cream of potato soup, pepper, thyme, pie crust, which I get the pie crust that is already made, or if you're one of those homemakers that love to make homemade pie crust, you're welcome to do that. But I also use, to top it, I use the Pillsbury pie crust. Normally, I have chicken breasts that are thawed out, and I saute them in olive oil, which I use garlic powder on everything, but this doesn't have garlic powder in it. But I saute it in olive oil. I season the chicken breast. But today, because I'm ready to just enjoy my weekend, I have put some chicken tenders in the air fryer. So that's what I have that I'm going to use for my chicken today. But what you do is you take your cream of potato soup, you take your mixed vegetables, and you put them all in a bowl. Make sure you drain your mixed vegetables. And you take your chicken and ooh, that's hot. You take your chicken and you chop it up, which if you were using chicken breast and just cooking the chicken breast, you would have that already cut and sauteed, cooked. But because I am modifying my recipe, I am going to cut up my chicken tenders for my chicken to go in my chicken pot pie. Guess I should have thought that through as far as it being hot, but just came straight out of the air fryer. Chop that up real quick. Quick and easy recipe, because I'm ready to enjoy my weekend. No cooking today, no big meals today. I like to say plan your work and work your plan. I try to have meals planned out during the week so that they won't take up a lot of my time in the kitchen. So here we go. We are going to now put the cut up chicken breast in there, or chicken tenders. And we add a little milk, and the milk is just going to be to give it some make it a little smooth. Stir that up in there. Add some pepper. And I will tell you, seasonings, as far as price, if you go into the international section of the grocery store, this pepper was very inexpensive. I also bought some cinnamon. McCormick's is good, but I try to save some money. And in the international food, mainly in the Hispanic section of the supermarket, I found seasonings that are a lot less expensive than those that are on the seasoning aisle that we're accustomed to. All right, and you saw I put my thyme in there, but I don't measure. I just kind of throw it in there. Mix it up. Stir, get all that chicken mixed up in there. I'm gonna make 2 pies, so I'm gonna dump, and I mean dump because I'm ready to enjoy my weekend, so I'm doing this quick. Dump that in there, and then I unroll my Pillsbury pie crust, and I'm gonna top it that way, fold it over. It always is a little bit larger than the pie crust, the frozen pie crust, so I just fold it over. Not trying to be neat, it's just for the family. I love them, but if it was for some company, I probably would make it a little bit neater. But because I'm going to go clean their bathrooms and vacuum and enjoy my cleaning time, I'm not being real neat. And then what you do is you cut some holes in the top, kind of like you do an apple pie, you know, Mrs. Smith's apple pie that has those slits in it, so that if it bubbles up, it'll bubble up over the top. And it's ready to go in the oven. You bake about 25 minutes until it's brown. Most of the things inside are already cooked. The pie crust is pretty much the only thing that has to cook. And then you're ready to eat and enjoy. All right, we have it out of the oven, chicken pot pie. And we are going to cut it. And actually, it took a little longer than I thought to cook. And I still have one in the oven because I want my crust to be a little bit crispier. But it took actually about an hour and 15 minutes for it to cook, for the crust to brown. And so it could have been just my crust. But anyway, it took me about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes to cook it. And this is what it looks like when it is finished. And this is my serving. It's a little hot. I'm gonna let it cool off, but this is made in the kitchen. And remember, abs are made in the kitchen. I know exactly what went in. I know that it doesn't have a lot of fat. If you want, you can use the chicken breast cut up and saute it rather than the Tyson chicken tenders that I use, but I wanted it to be a little bit quicker. So, and I didn't have my chicken breast thawed out, so that's why I did it like this. But I hope you will try this recipe, and I hope you will enjoy. Remember, abs are made in the kitchen, and you know your goals.